Hello, how you all are doing? I hope you all have finished day 5 challenge. And now, today, we are going to speak very important thing which comes in speech. Sometimes people don't take you seriously and how to fix this. Right? We all have faced, we have given everyone, if they you all are watching this episodes, I think everyone knows that, many people don't take you seriously when you speak anything. But the same thing, if any other is speaking, they will, take their attention. Now, before we start today, I want to tell you a story, a very short story, but it is a very, to make you better understand rather. So, um, a few years ago, I was sitting in a meeting and I had an idea. Uh, that idea was really a good one. I was very, that time I was very scared, sort of a person to speak in public. So I gathered some kind of courage and I said it, with a little bit pause, but no one reacted. It was a little hurtful though. Yes, that lesson has taught me a lot, I will say. So I remember, thinking that maybe it wasn't that good. That idea was not that good. So I just kept quiet. And then 2 minutes later, someone else have said the same exact thing what I have told. And suddenly everyone agreed, everyone nodded, and everyone said that, wow, what a great idea. It was a little bit painful for me, though, that time, that moment. And, I didn't feel that angry. I just felt that maybe I am very shy. I don't speak. I'm not that extrovert. So I felt like little bit of invisible in that crowd. So I would like to ask you all that have you all faced the same scenario like me? And how did you all feel? I didn't feel embarrassed. I didn't feel angry. But yes, frankly speaking, I felt left out. I felt that since I was very shy, no one understands me properly. You know what to say, and somehow people just don't listen. That day, I realized something very powerful. It wasn't my idea that lacked value, but the way I deliver that that lacked the authority. Because people don't just listen to your words; they listen to certain, uh, how to express this. They listen to how certain you sound. I was shy. I was very silent at my workplace, work area, wherever I used to work, in that school, in that atmosphere. I was a very shy person. But the same thing when the other person have told, everybody have said, wow, what a great idea to implement and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Blah. But I didn't feel that angry, but I took all my courage together to put it together and to rebuild myself so that I, make sure that whenever I speak, people listen. So always remember this powerful lines that people just don't listen to words, but people listen to how certain you sound. When I replayed that moment, because when something disturbs you, it will keep on haunting you in your mind and everywhere, right? So I replayed that moment in my head, I, noticed something which I shared with you just few minutes back, that, this is a very strong idea, but the way I was telling may not be correct. And I was very much unsure, and people, used to feel very much unsure about me because I was very shy. I was not this bold to speak on the camera also. I was a very shy person. I have taken lot of courage to come out and speak over here in front of the camera. Today also when I speak, I sometimes, get very nervous, but I always tell that let me be natural and let me just go on in front of the camera and let me just do it however I can do it. So I made a small change. Next time, in the same meeting next week, it happened, the meeting, I where the board of directors were there, the principal was there. I spoke and I said with, lot of confidence that this approach will work. Years why, and so on, I given my approach, and so on. So I slowed down, I paused, I stopped, myself, blaming myself that I can't say anything in front of the people. And something very surprising happened. People started listening. That is very important. People started listening because I paused, I put little bit of hand gesture, I changed my modulation, voice modulation, I changed the tone rather. And then, I was, emphasizing those few words which can bring that audience together to understand my way of thinking and my way of approach. So this was my story, and it was really disturbing that time when I was facing that scenario. I think everybody, will feel somewhat what I felt. But yes, I didn't feel angry and I didn't feel embarrassed. But yes, I knew that I was very shy. I was not that extrovert person. But yes, I gathered all my courage to put myself, to rebuild myself. And that's what you all can do. So here's what I learned. Authority is not about being loud, is not about big vocabulary, but the way you speak, the statement what you make, how you slow down, how you emphasize the words, and how much you pause while speaking a sentence. If you say ki, hello everyone, I'm very good, I'm very fine, how will it sound? Will you just care to listen to that person? I will not. But the same person, if says that, hello everyone, how you all are doing? I hope you all are doing well. So how was your day? How did you feel? That's the authority. The way you speak, the eye contact the you make, the gesture what you, the simple gestures what you have made, that makes the audience or the opposite person listen to you. If people not taking you seriously, it doesn't mean that you lack your knowledge. It's just that your voice is not carrying your confidence. You can speak utter rubbish. I know a person over here in our place where I stay. When that person goes up on the stage, I can't take the name, sorry. When the person goes up on the stage, speaks, all ulta pulta English. The English is not at all correct. But people listen to him. Why? because he speaks with lot of confidence. He takes all the audience attention. He speaks in such a way that people, like, he makes sure that the people listens to him. So these are the the authority when you speak. These are the things which I want to share with you. Like, your knowledge is, everyone will not appreciate your knowledge, but if you are doing self study, or if you have studied something, how much knowledge you have. So you speak without being fear, with lot of confidence. Slow down, and with simple gesture pause a little in the between the sentences, and you just speak in your mind. Don't be shy. Don't think that what people will think. I know telling this is very easy, but practicing these small tweaks will help you a lot. So in today's challenge, like, I would say that when you speak the next time, don't say that I think maybe. Maybe you please don't say. Just pause for a while and then say, this is what I believe. And then explain that why. I think that will help you out a lot. You don't need permission to sound confident. The moment your words are trusted, people start trusting your words, you will become a person where people will listen to you. So, in order to make your words trustworthy, to make your words trustworthy, yes, you create that ambience, you create that phase where people will listen to you. Some people might speak wrong English, that's completely fine, but the way they take up the stage is something amazing. So, next time when you speak, don't stop, but speak with confidence. And if you have come this far, then type that I am unstoppable. And tomorrow uh, is day 7, the last day of the challenge. This is where everything will change. And remember one word, that you were never invisible. Like the place what I have faced, what I have gone through, and the place where I have been, I am telling you, no one is invisible in this world. Only just that, they need to be heard differently. That's all for today. See you tomorrow. And that's the last session of this course. Till then, bye bye.